Rasheed, with where the Lakers are right now, they have a 7% chance, according to ESPN's PPI, of even just making the playoffs. Do you think LeBron regrets deciding to come to LA and join the Lakers?
Personally, no, I don't think so. Because I think his whole move to LA was guaranteed, or excuse me, based off of what he's going to do after basketball.
Okay.
You know, he wants to be involved with the television and the movies and those type of things. And what better place to do it than LA or in New York? But he chose LA. And, you know, basketball, yes, it's still important to him. But I think right now where he is in his life, with being a veteran and an old head and, you know, his kids are coming up,
yeah.
His values changed. And now it's more, I think he's going more towards family. Not saying that he doesn't love basketball, he doesn't care about his teammates or what they're going through, but I think right now I don't think he regrets it.
I mean, guys, come on. When he stepped off the finals court last season, he was 33 years old and still considered the greatest player in the world. Are you telling me he was like, I'm kind of done with the basketball thing. I want my kids to grow up around palm trees? I mean...
I don't think he regretted, Rachel. I don't think regret is the right word. I think it's not going the way he wants it to go. Yeah,
right.
Hoped. You know, he expected to have another big star player right now, you know, with the trade deadline. He expected the team to be different. He's going to have to work real hard to get them in the playoffs. It's different getting to the playoffs in the Eastern Conference by yourself than doing it in the Western Conference. It's a harder job, and yeah. I think he still can get it done, but it's basically almost impossible looking at their schedule that they have the rest of the season.
They got the fourth hardest schedule going back the rest of the season.
Yeah, and I agree with both of these guys. I think LeBron's move to LA was definitely postseason move, but also I think that this is something that he realizes that if I don't get a free agent, I'm looking at the Lakers down the road. So I do think basketball is still important to him.
Right?
And being a Laker and wanting to win as a Laker sort of puts you on an ultimate pedestal. So I don't think he's disappointed. I think he realizes that if he don't get a free agent to come there this summer, then it was a bad move. But I still think he has time to salvage something out of the sort of career change, move change.
Right. I mean, it's so interesting to watch him here with these young players. We've kind of seen this before with the big star, right, Sheed?
Yeah. It's exciting, though. You know, he is, as Pip said, one of the greatest players to play this game of basketball. But now it's coming for him at a different element. Well, you don't have that style of supporting cast no more. You have younger guys now.
You remember MJ, right, with the Wizards?
Yeah, same. But the difference then with MJ, he had guys on that team who were basketball savvy. That their IQ was a little bit higher. But with this LA team, you know, these guys grew up watching LeBron, so it's like they're more idolizing him and trying to learn from him with things off of the court probably, and a fan just watching him on the court.
Hey, but Rach, we got to say this too, though. LeBron has done the impossible a number of times.
Absolutely.
We cannot sit up there and not say that. And it's still possible for him. If anybody can do it, he can do it, so we can't count him out.
Got the time.
But it's hard. It's going to be hard, though.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we remember you guys back. I got to have a little Trailblazers reunion here during the break.
I'm an honorary Blazer.
Right, I was going to say, Stephen was like, I would have fit in well with those teams, right?
Yes, he would, because of all the technicals.
Right, exactly. And you know I got to bring this up. The Lakers series in the 2000 Western Conference Finals, 7 games. That was an insane. The whole way through was insane, but Game 7 in particular was insane. You guys went into the fourth quarter with a 15-point lead.
Yeah.
Our friend Steve Smith has talked about the fact that if he could go replay any quarter of his life, it would be that quarter. What do you guys think when you think back to that moment in time?
If we would have just made 1 or 2 of those 13 straight shots we missed, it could have been different. It could have been different. But, I mean, it was a great series, great game. To be honest, I don't regret it. I don't regret it because it made me better as a ball player and a person. And Pippen and I were talking about this earlier. I learned a lot of things from him coming to Portland, and I'm glad that he did. So I don't regret anything that happened during that series. But if I could have changed one thing, it would have been to make at least 1 or 2 of those 13 straight shots we missed. And myself, I missed at least 6 or 7 of them.
We was pulling for y'all, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we had everybody pulling for us. But, Rachel, I mean, that was our first year. And normally, you know, I played with the Bulls. We had to battle through the Pistons to get to the title and stuff like that. And it was our first year. And everything was new. We were new to each other. And just somehow down the stretch of that game, our chemistry fell apart. And we were always an unselfish team and willing to pass the ball and be so giving.
Yeah.
I think it just kind of hurt us at a moment when we didn't want to have to deal with it. We started trying to want each other to have success.
Right.
And it kind of hurt us at that moment. But had I known that and known my teammates better, I would have been a different leader in that situation. But
Okay.
I don't have any regrets. I love all these guys that I played with wholeheartedly. Steve, I would love you too.
I told you, my idol.
They were great teammates, and I do regret that we didn't beat the Lakers.
Well, I mean, man, that would have been good. And with all respect to Reggie Miller and that Pacers team, you got to think that if you guys had gotten to that finals, you would have 7
Oh, I had a
rings
great chance.
on your hand.
Great
There's
chance.
no question about it.
Great
What was it like to be
for
inside the locker room with the two of you guys?
With these two guys on separate teams.
Well, you
it was
played
awesome.
with
I
both
played
guys.
one game.
One game
My man
in Atlanta with Stack.
But it was awesome because, as Pip said, they're team guys. I learned things from Pip. I learned to be more patient out there on the floor with myself and others. He
I don't
brought
think
that
I've ever
along.
heard you use the word patient before.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened.
People don't know that. Like, he was mellow on the court. People really didn't know that. He wasn't wild like
I
that.
cut his text down from 4 games to 2.
That's good.
That's a big drop. That's a big
Took a
drop.
couple for him.
Okay, there you go.
Basically, that's what
Oh, that's why you took it on.
I
You
started
absorbed it.
taking texts just because I didn't want him to get a text.
Well, because you needed him
kicked out.
on that court. Absolutely.
And
Great
both
team
of
player.
them, it was that perseverance.
Right.
Neither one of them going to give up,
Yep.
no matter what the score says. And that was a good thing about playing with Jack, with him being a little bit younger than me, and we were in Atlanta. Man, we were rubbing our hands together like, all right, what are we about to do? We knew that, and we said this from the beginning. Okay, it's impossible for Atlanta to make the playoffs now.
Right.
But at least we can mess it up for everybody.
Yeah, and that was
Right.
the thought. Exactly.
Right. Now,
goal.
things did end up working out for you that
Yes,
year.
yes, it
I'm
did.
going to
It
say
did.
that. But
Yeah,
it
it
was fun to see you guys even for a little brief moment.